Hello. No, not. Hello. 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 It's coming. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Hello. So, hello. 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 We're about to start our live coverage very soon. Just doing some last minute testings, and we should be starting the live stream shortly. Okay, we are the T20 series, brand new series, continuation of All-Star T20 series. Come up with our yes, I will group it. So two teams are out there, Lions and Hong Kong Island. Kowloon Lions won the toss and decided to bat. So the officiator for this game, Chandra Rohit. Kowloon Lions openers, Abdul Samad Khan facing, and the non-striker is Mariam Mani. Both are captain and vice captain of the team as well. Discussion is going on between the umpires. Quickly now. Yes, Mo. First ball by Mohammad Khan. Good to have a bit of crowd shade. Okay. Dot ball. Could be a catch here. Strong appeal, but umpire. With the body. balls. Khan. Another appeal here. Good start by Kylander. One more. The captain is out. That PKV Stadium. Incoming batsman Manik Ball. Ahmad Khan is batting quite well, getting some extra bit of bounce. Let's see how it goes the last two balls in the over. Kowloon is still without any runs. Quite attacking field. Of course, Kowloon is without any runs and one down as well. Ahmad Khan will be bowling to Manik Ball. Should be a run out here. The first run for Kowloon. And up with another dot. After first over, Kowloon line is 1 for 1. Muhammad Usman Ali will be bowling the second over. Ali plays for Taiwan after fast over. See how he goes. Oh, that could be a no. The ball is taken by the umpires. That we appreciate. nicely bowled, fuller length by the batsman. Finally, Arian battery. Slower ball adds an on to Arian fuller length. He can feel ball. 1 to Arian. The first toss and away by Arian. For 4 runs. First one for line. Manley trying to bowl it quick, I think, and using his Hello, hello, welcome back. There was with our bikes and lines are 20 for one now. After 3 overs, a couple of boundaries. Yeah, the mic is now much better. The new bowler is Khan. Oh, nice. Bounce. Good finish.
Hello. Another dot ball. So far, good over from Farhan. Three dot balls. And Kowloon Lions are trying to rebuild after losing their captain in the first over. Call for single and Aryan made the ground easily. So Kowloon Lions are building their partnership slowly. Farhan to Aryan. Fuller ball just defended to mid-on area for no runs. Farhan to Aryan again and full ball. No signal from umpire, so buys, yeah, signal buys and over bowled. So good start from Farhan. Kowloon Lions are 22 for 1 after 4 overs. On the crease for Lions are Mohammad Usman, Usman Iqbal, and Aryan Chandramani. Chandramani is batting at 14 and Usman on 4. So they have a small partnership, which is good, and hopefully they can build on. Uh, New bowler for Islanders is Sultan Iqbal. Sultan is a brother of Usman, who's also batting right now. So they're both brothers. So at one maybe at some stage they will go against on each other. So Sultan will bowl to Aryan. Good start. Just a length ball which is drive to cover area by Aryan for no runs. it's very good initiative from Cricket Hong Kong to uh, look at the grassroots level and introduce this program. Sultan to Aryan, and could be a run out here. The full toss ball straight to Aryan, head to mid off, 1 run. So it is a great initiative by the Cricket Hong Kong to start this development program. I think for a couple of years we were missing this, and the pandemic have given us some opportunity. There was a lot of negativity around this time, but something good is happening. That Sultan is another full toss and a 2 point area for 1 run. Was a bit of misfielding. Two full tosses being bowled so far in this over by Sultan. A good land ball defended by Aryan. So I was mentioning about the program, um, and the 16 program, which was just a brand new one for Hong Kong, and I think our high performance and our development staff have some time now to spend in Hong Kong, so they come up with this program, which will be of course good for Hong Kong to reestablish itself at grassroots level. And over the years, we've been really focused on high performance uh, and being traveling a lot. The national teams traveling a lot. We don't have much of time, but probably the pandemic have given us a bit of extra time to focus on Hong Kong, on local cricket. Uh, Big hit could be a catch here, and oh, it's a drop by Neil Patwa, normally a safe fielder. Good over bowled by Sultan, and there was a chance being created, but it was a drop catch. We have Ravinath Dev here with us, who's CHK general manager, and can give us some, you know, uh, thinking behind this program and how they come up. What do you think, Ravi?
Hi, good afternoon, Tabzi. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome everyone, all the viewers who are watching this game. We are displaying some of the best talent at under 16 level in Hong Kong, and hopefully, we will see some of these guys in a few years, or maybe sooner than that, make it to the Hong Kong national team. Uh, Tabarak, as you mentioned, obviously, this is our renewed focus on this particular program, the Pathways program. I think this is an effort by the high performance team led by Mark Farmer. The focus is on ensuring the best youngsters that are coming through our club system, our thriving club system, have an opportunity to compete and play cricket, high intensity cricket, pressure cricket, and it helps them to enables them to develop their potential even further and gives them the experience that as close as international experience that we can get for them and to get as many players as possible. As a catch taken by the keeper.
And Farhan took another wicket here. So Lions are 2 down now. There was a catch was dropped uh, at point as well. So Lions now 25 for 2 after 5.3 overs. No, Ravi, it is really, I think it's a good program. And I'm sure that these kids will definitely get a lot of benefit out of it. And the good thing will be that all the high performance and development coaches are watching these players, and hopefully they can identify the talent we have in Hong Kong and can focus on this, for future to develop this group further actually for under 19 and for senior team as well.
Definitely, Tabzi. I think the key now is obviously to ensure we have this program annually. We have a under 16s program similar to this annually, and we have under 13s All Star also happening annually. That's the vision. Followed by annual tours for under 16 Hong Kong and under 19 Hong Kong teams. Once the travel situations returns to normalcy, I think we're all waiting for that to happen. But I think it's important for our youngsters to get that experience, to get under their belt, to ensure that when they do reach at the under 19 or in the Hong Kong level, they are ripe and ready to perform for Hong Kong.
Absolutely, Ravi. So Lions are two down after 5.3 overs. Farhan is going to bowl Aris Dar, and to start with dot ball. This PKVR pitch is bit have extra bounce, which help the medium pacers a little bit if they bowl in right areas. So Farhan to Aris. Another could be a catch here, a good diving catch. I was just mentioning about an extra bounce, and seems that have done bit discomfort to Aris, and a nice good catch taken by the wicketkeeper. So the Lions are 25 for 3. The next batsman is, let me check who's the next batsman.
So, what do you think, Tabzi? Do you think the boys, will there be nerves before this game? How excited they are. I know with within your club and even within your family, there must be excitement building over for this tournament. How do you think the boys were feeling before this game? Were they nerves? Were they excitement? How was last night?
The boys is definitely excited for the competition, and the nervousness is a natural thing. I think once you go in a better competition, which is watched by your national coaches or other people as well,
Live stream.
live streamed. So it's those pressures are there, but I think there'll be good learning for these boys, and rather than they go at international level and play first time at the stage, I think this will be a good start for them to expose to media and to uh, to all this new hype actually, to how to control their nerves and go and perform to focus on their own game.
Absolutely, uh, Tabby. Yeah. I think next week would be even bigger. As we move. Today is the first game. We are playing at PKVR Park. It's a fantastic venue over here. Uh, very very hot day today. I think that's also an additional test for the boys. But next week we'll move to Mission Road. We'll move to turf wickets, international ground, the only ODI ground in Hong Kong and in this part of the world. And I think that's going to be an even probably adds a little bit more to the nerves, I guess.
I think yeah, the boys will enjoy the experience. That is more important for these boys to go and enjoy the game and perform up to their ability and challenge themselves as well. Lovely Lovely weather at this moment. We have a cover of clouds on the ground, which is very welcome for us and for the players as well. After the power play, the scores are 25 for 3, uh, and Sultan will continue to bowl. So Sultan will be bowling to his brother Usman. Both Usman and Sultan plays club cricket for Little Saiwan. So let's see how that goes. So Fuller ball played to cover area for 1 run by Usman. Seems Sultan is struggling a little bit with his line and length, bowling a little bit full. This is, I think, third or fourth full toss ball being bowled. There are quite a bit of full toss ball being bowled throughout this 6 overs. Probably those, you know, nerves. Sultan to so that was Shiv guided the ball to third man area for 1 run. Scores are 27 for 3 after 6.2 overs. Another fuller ball to Usman, and he's played the ball to square leg area for no runs. Generally, I've been watching under 15 matches a lot during this local season, club matches, and all T20 matches come very close uh, among these club teams. Sultan to Usman, full toss ball. No, it's no signal from umpire, so looks fine. Played to square leg area for 1 run. Sorry, fine leg area for 1 run. Sultan to Shiv Mathur, mixed up on run up. Shiv plays for at Hong Kong Cricket Club, HKCC, his upcoming young talented boy.
He got a big 100, a couple of months ago for at Hong Kong Cricket Club in a under 17 game, I believe.
Yeah, he also is playing few matches on with
Sunday.
Sunday team and
Optimist.
Saturday team.
Yeah.
Got a good technique and temperament, and it'll be a good platform for him to score some good runs here. Is that a free hit? I think free hit be signaled by umpire. So Usman will take the free hit. Sultan to Usman, full toss ball. Couldn't hit uh, that ball. It was quite full. Sultan is struggling here with his line and length. Uh, I don't know if he's sweating a lot or it's just the ball is popping up from his hand. So the score is at 31 for 3 after 6.4 overs. Another full toss. And there was a bit of misfield. quite a long over. After 7 overs, there's 32 for 3. Lines are 32 for 3. Farhan is coming back to bowl. He have bowled 2 overs and have taken 2 wickets as well. Farhan to shave. That bit of extra bounce is giving trouble to batsmen. Already two guys are got out on the short ball. Just popping up from the length. Farhan to Shiv. Full toss ball. Slice it to third man for 1 run by Shiv. Farhan to Usman. Came out and guided the ball to fine leg for 1 run. Probably trying to hit a few boundaries here to lift their run rate. Shiv have faced 6 balls and scored 4 runs. Usman is there a little bit, faced 13 balls and scored only 8 runs. Shiv played the ball nicely in the gap to extra cover for 4 runs. I think this is welcoming boundary for Lions. After hitting the boundary, Shiv wanted to change his bat, probably not comfortable with the one he have in his hand. So he's changed to another bat. Farhan will be bowling to Shiv. Length ball, played to point area for no runs. Under 16 All Star T20 series is sponsored by Carvel Group. Caravel Group. The scoreboard is ticking slowly. 30 lines are 39 for 3 now after 8 overs. They're slightly behind in their run rate, but their two main batsmen are still out there, Usman and Shiv, both capable of hitting boundaries, and if they are there another 4-6 overs, they can build this partnership and probably they can come up with good total.
So, Tabzi, what do you think would be a total they're looking at, the batsmen are looking at, and what total do you think they'll feel that they're comfortable, they're safe?
Yes, anything between 110 to 130 will be really a good total um,
Over here?
over here. And generally, in all these under 15 matches, any total which is close to 100 runs, uh, because the teams who are batting second tend to actually get under pressure quite quickly. They look at the big total, or somehow if they lose one or two wickets, they are under pressure. So I have seen quite a few of those final matches, recently been played, and most of the teams actually struggling to chase anything which is closer to 100. There is a appeal, but turned down by umpire. We did not hear anything at the commentary box.
Yeah, couldn't hear anything,
Yep.
so probably close, but not close enough.
So finally, Sultan is coming back to his line and length. Last two balls was quite good. Created a chance, and here he goes full toss again. Sultan is keep bowling those full toss, but the batsman somehow also hitting the fielders, not able to capitalize on those loose balls. Sultan bowling to Shiv, and a misfield there on third man area. Shiv scored 2 runs on this. So the score lines are at 41 for 3, close to halfway in their innings. 41 for 3. Sultan to Shiv, another full toss ball could be a no here, and put it away as well on mid wicket area for 4 runs by Shiv. There must be a free hit as there was a no ball. Sultan to Shiv, tried to slog it to mid wicket, but ball was outside, offside, a bit away from him. Gone to the third man area for 1 run, and that was a free hit. Lines are now 47 for 3. This will be the last ball of ninth over. Nicely bowled to length area, and Usman tried to slug it but couldn't come close to the ball. There was no connection. After the ninth over, Lions score is at 47. So Lions are 47 for 3. They definitely need more boundaries to up their runs. And their two main batters are still out there, and looks like there'll be a Islanders are introducing a spinner here. Arush is the new bowler, leg spinner. Shiv played the ball to short mid wicket area for 1 run. Arush will be bowling to Usman. Played to short third area for 1 run by Usman. Arush to Shiv was appeal, but umpires was not interested since the ball came off the bat. Arush to Shiv, could be a run out chance here, and Usman sent back Shiv. The ball was going to the fielder directly. Arush to Shiv again, and played to the mid wicket area again for 1 run. The extra bit of bounce here the bowlers are getting is troubling the batters to play any strokes. The ball is climbing up quite quickly after from the length area. Arush to Usman and straight to the mid wicket fielder. Parit Mangukia, the youngest player probably in this whole under 16 squad, just 11 years of age, very talented, also plays for uh, LSWCC, Little Savan Cricket Club. So here we have, after the 10th over, the score is 50 for 3. Lions are 50 for 3. And there is a drinks break. So we will also go for a drinks. It's quite hot weather in Hong Kong. I think the temperatures are closer to 33, 34. But we have a bit of cover of clouds, which is helping us breathe. So we'll go for drinks now. Welcome back after the drinks. Kowloon lines are 53 in the halfway mark, and the two batters currently batting is Shiv Mathur and Usman Iqbal. Okay, the 11th over will be bowled by Preet Mengukia. He's the youngest uh, player in our under 16 squad. Let's see how he goes. Started with a bit of ball down the leg. Umpire signal wide. Preet will be bowling to Usman. Usman nicely played it to fine leg area for 1 run. Taking a little bit time, setting the field. Still have quite attacking field. They have one, two, three, four, five guys in circle. Preet to Shiv. Ball at a good length area, and Shiv just guided the ball to point for no runs. So far he's bowling quite okay. Just bowling within the stumps and hitting the length. Preet ball to Shiv, and Shiv's played back the ball to Preet for no runs. So far only 2 runs in this over. And Lions definitely need some more boundaries. Nicely bowled again. Very gutsy player. Especially at this age, just 11 years old. Again hit the length, and Shiv just guided the ball to extra cover for 1 run. Again nicely bowled, good length area, and Usman just blocked it. And a good over, a good start from Preet. I think he bowled within his within good channel and just keep the ball on length. The batsmen are not taking any risk at this moment, but they definitely need a few boundaries to up their average. Currently 54 for 3 after 11 overs. And if they're going with the same pace, I think they'll end up somewhere close to 100 mark, which is I think just a par score. So the new bowler is Ibrahim Kashif, plays for USRC. The ball was pitched way outside of leg stump, and which is punished by Shiv Matra for 4 runs. It's welcoming boundary for Lions, and they have to, and they're looking to score some more boundaries. They need some good overs here. I think generally these boys playing this is their first game, All-Star Series game, and playing first time in this kind of tournament, and definitely nerves there. So Ibrahim to Shiv. Okay, nicely bowled outside the off stump, and Shiv left the ball. Another dot ball. Shiv tried to guide the ball towards fine leg area but couldn't connect. Score is 59 for 3. Usman Iqbal is at 10, faced 18 balls. Shiv 124. A little bit on a shorter side, Ibrahim, and Usman tried to hit on mid wicket area, but the ball went to straight to the fielder and only able to get 1 run. Ibrahim to Shiv, fuller ball, and couldn't hit anywhere, just back to the bowler. So the end of 12th over, the score is 60. The loss of 3 wickets. Lions have 7 wickets in hand, and there is 8 more overs for them. And I think if they reach 120, 25, 30, probably will be the best total for them. But with this average, it looks a little bit difficult unless Usman and Shiv, which have actually now faced quite a bit of balls. Usman have faced 19 balls, wherever Shiv 28, and they look to now hit the ball a little bit freely. So 2 runs here. Probably this next few overs we will see how they bat. It looks quite set now. Uh, Hitting the ball a little bit further in the deep mid wicket area, and see how it goes. Preet to Usman. Nicely bowled. Again a length ball. because these boys are not so powerful and they're still growing. They really can't hit anything which is a good length ball, and they hardly use their feet unless there is a rare loose ball from the bowlers like full toss or pitch down the leg. They are able to hit. All other length balls are being just guided to the field, and these boys are just taking singles. Spreet to Shiv. Nicely hit to mid wicket. Another boundary for Shiv. With that boundary, Shiv is on 28, faced 29 balls as well. The Lions score is 67 for 3. Preet will be bowling to Shiv again. Length ball, just defended to the point area, no runs. Although Preet is bowling quite well, just on his length, but he's not getting that extra bit of bounce. Again, nicely bowled. Could be a run out chance here, but Usman was safely home. End of 13 overs, score is 68 for 3. Usman Iqbal is batting on 14, have faced 22 balls. Shem Mathur batting is on 29, have faced 31 balls. Also, the weather is quite hot, but somehow the cover of clouds is right on top of the Pokong Village Stadium, which is providing good shade for us and for the players. So Ibrahim will continue his bowling, his spell. Fuller ball played to mid-off area for 1 run by Shiv. Ibrahim to Usman, played to point area, straight to the fielder for no runs. Usman guided that ball to the fine leg area. It was down the leg. Score 2. Ibrahim to Usman and played that to mid wicket for first boundary 6 for Kowloon Lions. both Usman and Shiv look quite settled now, using their feet as well, and slower bowler. They're trying to get few boundaries every over. So their score is sticking to 77 for 3 now after 13.4 overs. And Ibrahim Kashif will continue. Guided the ball to third man, could be a run out chance here, but Shiv was quick, was easily home. Ibrahim to Shiv, and could be a catch here, and the ball just landed in no man's land. To 14th over, the line score is 79. Usman Iqbal is batting at 23 and Shiv Mathur on 31. Preet looks like Preet will continue his spell.
Hi, Mubarak, I'm back. Uh, while we are watching this game, and just want to let all the viewers know, we also have the All Stars Exhibition Series happening now, and that's also live on Facebook, and on in India that's live on Fancode. We have the second game of the Women's Premier League tomorrow, and that'll be live on YouTube. And
Preet to Shiv, and Shiv hit that ball quite well to the mid wicket area, but fielded by Shoria at mid wicket. There was only 2 runs.
yeah, 2 runs there for Shiv. And like I was saying, there's Women's Premier League second game tomorrow, and the final of the All Stars Exhibition Series that'll be played tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 p.m. Hong Kong.
Preet to Shiv, and that nicely tucked the ball on just offside and score 1 run.
East was trying to get comfortable out there. The batsmen, I think they've done the hard work. They've got the they're set now, and they're looking to accelerate
Yeah,
the runs.
they look to attack a few times in the over. Last over also they got a couple of boundaries. You see Usman hit a huge six as well. They look quite set now, and they're guiding the ball as well on the outer field now. So let's see. And with Preet is not getting that much of bounce, is easy for them to hit actually the ball. It could be a four here. Nicely fielded by looks like Sultan there.
Yeah, great work on the outfield there. Definitely saves a couple of runs. Now, how old is Preet?
Preet is 11 years old.
Oh,
He
wow.
just turned 11, I think, in December. And, yeah, he's the youngest one in our under 16. Could be a wicket here for Preet, and
Ah,
lovely catch here.
well done.
Yeah,
Great catch. I mean, he's definitely belongs right over here. He might be the youngest one uh, out there by age, but definitely I think with character he stands tall with everyone else, doesn't he?
No, definitely. I think you can always see talent when they are, 10, 11 years old, 12 years old, and only the size you can see. But I think the skill level is up there, you know. And he got their main batsman out.
Yeah,
It's
good
a good
evening.
wicket for him.
Yeah, good innings by Shiv. 34 runs of 35 balls. I think built a platform over here for his team, for the Lions, and 84 runs, 84 for four now, and it's up to Usman to carry on the work and ensure they get to the 120, 130 total.
Just want to correct, Usman got out.
Oh, sorry, it's
Shiv is still
Usman.
there, yeah.
Oh, sorry, apologies. It's Usman got out and Shiv's there. So I think it's up to Shiv now to carry on the good work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'll give a lot of confidence to Preet, taking a wicket here in his third over. He was bowling quite well, but he went for a couple of boundaries early on. As I said, he's not getting that much of bounce compared to some of the other boys which are a bit taller than him. They definitely get some extra bounce on this pitch, which gave a bit of discomfort to the batsman. But so far, he bowled really well. You know, not many extras. He's keeping the ball in his length areas on that channel. So the new batsman is Mohammad Saad, who joined Shiv for remaining overs. It will continue here. I think he have two more balls. He don't have a ball. I think the ball is stuck somewhere in umpire's pocket. Came out. Okay, Preet to Shiv. Saad is on a non-striker now. Shiv is facing. Another dot ball for Preet and Islanders. Lions looks quite okay at 84 for 4 in 14 overs, so they have still 5 overs to go. They can definitely get another 40 runs here. I think that total, close to 125, around 130 area, 130 number, that will be, I think, good total to defend. Free to Shiv. Nicely bowled again in same channel, on length area, and Shiv just blocked it. So after end of 15th over, the score is 84 for 4. So Ibrahim Kashif will continue his spell as well. Uh, New batter is Saad, Mohammad Saad.
Good toss to win for the Lions. I think in any pressure game that we have, a big final or one of in all-star games for the squad, putting runs on the board is always the way to go.
That was way outside, almost outside of the pitch.
White
Rightly
ball.
signal white ball by umpire. I think Ibrahim is struggling a little bit with his line and length. A couple of good balls and an odd ball, which is either going down the leg,
Another
offside.
good work
Yeah,
on the
another.
field.
Yeah, save another 2 runs there. Uh, that was Saad, who swept the ball towards mid-wicket area. So Ibrahim to Saad again, straight to cover fielder. Ibrahim to Shiv, came out and dropped the ball to, and there was one-handed field by Shaurya, misfielded, but there was only one run. Ibrahim to Saad, down the leg, and hit that ball towards fine leg area, and that looks like it's going to. The fielder is there. 2 runs. With that, two Lions score is 90, 9-0 for 4. Nicely bowled by Ibrahim. It was on just length area, and Saad have no chance. He just blocked it. So after end of the 16th over, Lions score is 90, 90 for 4. Shiv is still there. It's 35, faced 39 balls. I think if they can score another 40 runs in last 4 overs, which if Shiv and Saad continue to bat here, especially Shiv looks quite settled, and they can put up another 40 runs here. I think that will be quite challenging total. So the new bowler is Neil Patwa. Shiv played that to mid wicket and only 1 run. It's a bit uppish. Neil to Saad. Nicely played to the mid on for 1 run. Neil to Shiv and played towards square for 1 run. Another dot ball. Neil is bowling tight lines. Full toss. Played back to the bowler. So far, very good over from Neil. Only given 2 runs. And there was appeal for leg before, but turned down by umpire. Leg by signaled. With that leg by, the score after the over is completed. So at the end of 17 overs, Lions score is 94 for 4. New bowler is Usman Ali. Usman Ali to shave. Wide signal from umpire Rohit. Usman Ali to shave Mathur. Length ball, shot of length, and played on mid wicket. Could be a boundary here. Well fielded by Ahmad Khan. Saved at least 2 runs here. Usman to shave. And Shave just let the ball go. No runs. I think Lions batsmen need to really go hard now. They need to score on every single ball if they want to have their total close to 130. But there is no urgency shown by Mathur. Just keep taking the ball around. Ali to Saad. Trying to play a scoop shot, but couldn't connect it. Ali to Saad. Tried to hit cover area, but the ball just took an edge and went to point area for 1 run. That 1 run, Kowloon Lions score reached to 100. 100 for 4. This is 17. This is 18th over going on. One more ball remaining in this over. And Shiv Mathur is going to face. Nicely, could be a catch here and nicely taken by Neil Patwa. A very good catch taken by Neil Patwa. So Shea Mathur have scored 36. A good innings from Shea Mathur have given faced 44 balls and scored 36 runs. The new batter is Daniel. So end of 18th over, Lions score is exactly at 100, and on crease Daniel and Muhammad Saad. So Hamad Khan is bowling the 19th over. Hamad is generating good pace here and is bowling on good length areas, which is making the batsman a bit uncomfortable. Daniel tried to slog it and could be a run out here and direct hit from the keeper. And Muhammad Saad is run out. So good wicket here. I think Islanders are doing really well. They're pulling it back. At one stage, Lions looks like they can reach closer to somewhere 125, 130, but with last over and a good start from this over as well, looks like they can restrict lines, you know, around 110. Anything which is I think 100, 110 is just par. But if team manage to score closer to 130 and 130 plus, probably that is very good total to defend. That can be, I can say, comfortably. Anything which is above 130 could be a winning runs, because when you're chasing at this age group, it'll add a lot of pressure, which we have seen many times in local league matches. The teams are struggling to even score, chase down, 110 runs. So Hamad Khan continue. Another dot ball here. So this is 19th over. We have Ravi back with us in the commentary box, and just looking at how Islanders actually pulling it back. Last couple of overs, there was not many runs.
Yeah, kept it tight, Tabsy. I think putting the pressure back on the Lions. 100 for six in 19. They would be wanting to get over the 125 mark, but it's starting to starting to look difficult now. Anything over 100, 110 around that range, would be in the just under par score. What would you say?
Yeah, definitely. I think 130 is probably the score which is I think you can be comfortable with. But anything which is 100, 110 is just par.
I think another thing which I'd like to ask Tabarak and or maybe discuss is, all these boys. There are three teams now. We got the New Territories, Tigers. We got the Hong Kong Islanders and the Kowloon Lions. And the squads made up of players coming from all over Hong Kong from various different programs. We have that's up in the air.
Yeah, could be a catch here.
Uh,
Uh, the youngest one was there, but couldn't reach. Ball landed a little bit far from him. So good over from Hamad Khan. They
yes,
pick
very
up
good
another
over.
wicket and only given 2 runs in this over.
Yeah, 102 for
Yeah,
six at the end of 19. As I was saying, Tabarak, they've come from various programs. I think some of them have come from the very successful clubs, centers, the Gappers at Hong Kong Cricket Club, the Junior Cricket Center at Kowloon Cricket Club, Little Saiwan, USRC, all having very good centers run around Hong Kong, and some of them being products of that program. We also have a couple of boys coming through the elementary centers that are run through LCSD, and that's their first foray into cricket. Some of the boys coming through our schools program. Primary schools, they got introduced to the game, and from that moving on to clubs, and then now into the pathways all stars.
I think it is very good blend actually is this movement. If you see, boys are from every club actually have been chosen. So very good hit. Could be a boundary here. I don't know if that was a boundary.
I don't know. I didn't see. No, I don't know. Couldn't see.
Yeah, yellow line.
Safe, safe.
Fair, fair, fair. So good fielding from Neil Patwa here, just next to us actually.
Yeah,
He
great
pulled it
effort
back in.
there. Just brought it back in, pushed it back, and went over the line. But ensured that when he was over the line, he didn't touch the ball.
Edged it to third man for 1 run. So Ali is bowling the last over. So he's so far there is. It looks like maybe 110, 112, Ravi.
Yeah, it's 4 more balls. I think the Lions are going to throw everything at it, ensure they get most runs of these final 4 balls.
Daniel is facing another dot ball.
A hit and a miss.
So yeah, I was just saying that the boys are being picked from almost every club. From DB as well. I can see there are some boys there.
Yeah, they
Some
DB Smashers.
yeah,
That's correct. They
yeah.
they run a excellent program out in Discovery Bay.
So this is first program. I'm sure that the boys will have a very good experience. Just poked it a little bit towards cover area and get another run by Daniel.
And I think in over the next couple of years, we'll only see this program getting stronger, and more, well organized and running more smooth. I think it's the first year, we have it's been in you know in our plans for a while now, but due to the pandemic, we have been holding on to it. And as soon as we got the opportunity, we managed to put it out there and ensure we have a start to it. But I think next season would probably see it run a proper course.
I think this is very good start. I was just mentioning earlier that the pandemic have brought a lot of panic to all over the world, but something it good happening that our high performance staff and all other development staff is actually available in Hong Kong, and they're putting their heads together and getting focused towards local development. And I think it's great initiative, and your founding sponsors as well backing this program. Uh, so it is definitely a good start, and Kowloon Lions ended their innings at 108. Yes,
107 for 6.
107 for 6. So I think this is
107 for 7.
107 for 7. This is quite, I'd say, par. Not,
I think it gets
yeah.
there's something for them to fight. Yeah. There's something for them to defend, and I think
I still feel that it will be still good match here because batting second is always add up, extra pressure. And if anything was 115, 120 could have been even interesting. But let's see how Islanders, bat and how Kowloon Lions will bowl.
yes, we'll take a 10 short break, and we'll come back for the second innings in about 10 minutes. Thank you,
See
Dad.
you soon. Yeah. Welcome back. We are almost ready for the second innings. The two umpires, Rohit and Chandra, is out there. Uh, they are officiating this match, first under 16 All-Star match. The two openers for Islanders on non-striker is Shoria and taking the strike.
Yeah, the umpires have done well so far, Tabzi. I think they've got good control over the game, and I think they've experienced a lot in club cricket, and I think it's good for them as well.
Definitely, they are doing well. It's quite hot day, and match have started. Fortunately,
Starts with a
from
wide.
start with the wide and it went for 4 runs. So Kowloon really need to bowl on tight lines because their total is not huge one.
Yeah, slightly below par, and
Yeah,
I think they'll need to bowl well. It starts with 5 runs. Without a ball being bowled, without an official ball being bowled. So I think that's they need to definitely bowl tighter lines if they want to defend this slightly below par score.
yeah, definitely. So Han could be a catch here. Uh, that extra bounce is troubling the batters throughout this match so far. Couple of Kowloon line batters as well got out on that extra bounce.
I think at this level, bowling the right line is probably key. As a great feeling there.
Good fielding could be a run out chance here, but Shoria have run quite well, so safely home.
Yeah. As you said, I mean, a lot of these players are still developing. I think the physical power, strength will come, as they become physically bigger. I think their muscle strength will get stronger, and they'll be able to, build on the strength to hit the balls. But right now, a lot of the runs come off the bad balls. And I think if you bowl, keep your lines right, keep it straight, then it's that's the best way to keep the scores in check.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Um, if you bowl in those channels, it's difficult to hit for these boys because they don't use their feet, and again, their muscle power, the power for power hitting is not developed yet. But we have Shoria batting for Islanders. He's quite strong boy,
Yeah.
and we might see some power shots here.
He enjoys throwing his bat, doesn't he?
Yeah,
His
that's
bat,
how
the
he
kitchen
plays.
sink, everything.
Yeah, that's how he plays. Yeah,
Uh,
here you go. Could be a run out here. Oh,
ah,
it was a it's good wicket to get early on for Lions. Shoria actually is a strong hitter of the ball. Uh, this time he didn't connect it quite well, and the umpire was right on the line and in good position to give out.
yeah, great position by the umpire. He's right. Saw it clearly. Shaurya was short by a little bit. Probably didn't need to go for that run that this early in the innings. I think he was keen to get off strike.
Yes, I think it was a bit of miss hit and
It was his
yeah,
call.
yeah, his call, but couldn't reach. And direct hit always,
Yes.
is the chance to get out. So good start by Kowloon Lions. Got early wicket, which definitely helped them to put some more pressure. One talker will continue. Could be another run out chance, but safely home.
Um, it's Parth who's in. Okay, sorry. Parth Bhagwat. Yes. So it's the Islanders. Yeah.
Down the leg, but straight to the fielder. Lucky there. Ahan could have been gone for another boundary here.
Alian plays for Pakistan Association. Is that correct?
Alian, I'm not sure. I think Alian played for USRC.
USRC. Let me just check that in the system. But
Parth Bhagwat is for KCC. New bowler for Lions is Moksha. Parth Bhagwat will be facing, and Moksha. Moksh, just a length ball played to the mid wicket, sent back by Alian. No run. Fuller length from Moksha, and Parth was not able to drive that. That nerves, when you chasing runs, especially with all these boys, they don't look to play the 20 overs, but they always look to probably score quickly, or maybe they don't go with their natural game. They try to either go and defend and put more pressure on themselves.
yeah, I think it's important, now for these two batsmen, for Parth and Alian, to spend some time in the middle. Do what the Lions did. Probably take a few overs. Hit up, rotate the strike, take a few singles, and to keep it simple.
There was a half chance there. The ball is gone towards the boundary, but picked up by the fielder. So Islanders got another 2 runs. Yeah, the dot balls will create a lot of pressure, and then you will see shots like these. That, but rightly, yeah, they have to make some partnership, small partnership first, and then build on that. Again, a fuller length ball, almost a Yorker length.
Trying to play a expensive drive. Looking to.
Yeah, I think he's closing his face of the bat bit early. Second or third time, I think, in this over. Again, fuller length from Moksh and defended by Parth. So at the end of second over, Islanders are 11 for 1. Looks like it's not easy to get 10 wickets, but I think it'll be a close game, even though the score is par. But a couple of tight overs and another wicket here and there.
Sometimes, these low-scoring thrillers sometimes become fascinating to watch. A couple of wickets fall down, and suddenly, every ball, adds pressure. Every dot ball adds pressure, and just makes some great viewing.
So far, Lions are bowling well. They're just hitting the length quite well, and the Islanders are just trying to build. A big hit from Alian. Fielder is underneath, but he just landed nowhere. Score another 2 runs. Although the boundaries are not really, huge here, but still it's not easy to, hit those big shots.
Probably bigger boundaries than what they're used to playing in club cricket, Tabzi, when they play at smaller grounds.
Well, most of their cricket is played at GDB and Mission Road, some at PKVR Park. PKVR Park and GDB is it's not GDB is not small, but the boundary is like once you hit the ball just running on
Yeah,
because it's a slope. Uh,
Chintrickers Bay, for those who do not know, it's our community cricket ground. We play a lot of community cricket, challenge league, community series, or tournaments over there. It's unique shape, and I would say definitely worth a visit if you're a cricket fan and if you're in Hong Kong.
no, yeah, I was this morning. I was at GDB and I see there was 3 matches going on. Somebody was training at the smaller ground near the container area, and there was tea time going on at the middle ground, and there was another practice match was played, on the second ground. So
It's
it was
great.
very good to see actually that that being fully utilized actually.
It's a mini carnival every weekend, and it's great to see.
Good shot from Alian, and he will get boundary.
Ali has been looking to play some shots. I think ever since he's been here. I think what do you do with someone like this who wants to looks to be positive, looks to play. As a coach, how would you work with him? How do you encourage him, or would you encourage him to work on his shots in practice, or what would you do with such players?
I think we don't ask them to stop playing those shots. I think this is their natural game. But only what we can do is to be more selective, in their approach when they go and bat. They have to just choose those, either full toss ball or which is pitched away, pitched up balls. Uh, Not, go like to hit every ball.
So how do you work that in let's say in nets? If you're doing one on one with him, is it a lot of conversations? Do you do some certain drills where they, would you throw some balls at him or with the bowling machine? Or how would you work?
But normally, one-on-one training is this is where actually they will improve a lot
Yeah.
because you can work with them. You can ask them to defend or hit, and then give them the scenarios actually.
Hmm.
You know, and those scenarios they have to work. But when they are practicing on their own, they will actually play the way they wanted to play. And but I think if we see somebody who can hit the ball, I think we will encourage them to actually hit the ball, but be more selective in their approach. Plan their innings. That is,
Yeah.
very important. Not to just go with the flow, and if because what the kids tend to do, if they hit one good boundary, they think that they can hit every ball.
Yeah.
This is where they get out
Yeah.
actually. Play a false shot if the ball is not there to hit, and they try to force that shot. This is how they will get out. But good to see, Alian played few good shots there.
Yeah, exactly. It's great to see some shots, and if he gets a few more and few more boundaries, and that'll really put the pressure on the Lions defending this total.
Moksh is bowling quite well. Again, quite full, and Alian have let the ball go. Probably these are the two batters, their main batters, Alian and Path, who can hit the ball as well, and so far they are looking quite okay. Defending the ball as well, and loose ball they're putting away.
Yeah, it's been impressive for the Hong Kong Islanders. I think they are being positive. They're playing in a positive spirit. That's what you look for when you want to identify youngsters. And let's see how they do in the next few overs. I think the first 6 overs are the power play. They know that there are only two fielders outside the circle, and it'll be interesting to see how they approach the game once the power plays have ended. That's up in the
There
air.
could be a catch here,
That,
and again, we were just talking about that, the pressure. So there was the three dot balls, and again, Alian just played that shot, which was not there too actually.
yeah,
So that what will happen, when you're chasing runs. Few dot balls are actually just creating so much pressure that these boys will throw their wicket and go.
but that's what they learn in this experience. Now they can go back. Allian can probably go back today, rewatch the game, which probably they don't get to do in club cricket. You can look at his innings, see how he played his shots, and probably reflect. I think his coaches can go and have a word with him. Look at the positives. Obviously, there were some really good shots played over there, and also do some analysis on the way he got out or
Yeah, no,
played some
I'm
of the shots that he didn't play so well.
no, I'm sure that the coaches are out there, and they will be, keeping everything, in check, and they will definitely get good feedback, after this match. And not only in this match, I think the coaches are doing really good job actually. They are videoing them during the net matches, net practice, and at matches as well. They will get this footage, and they'll put this in their database, and keep giving this feedback to the boys. This is how they can improve.
I think the trials were very, very impressive. It was done in a short time. There were, I believe over 80 nominations for these three teams, and I think the high performance team, the pathways team coaches had a lot of work to do. They spend many hours keeping record, looking at every player, spending time with them, recording them, watching them to select these sides, and I think it's great job. And like I said, Tabzi, I think it's only the beginning. I think this bodes very well, and it's important that Cricket Hong Kong continues this, builds on this platform, and I think support from sponsors or partners, Caravel Group, is equally important. We need funding to run programs like this. Run right. I think as we're talking about development, I think we have Enzo here who's come in. Enzo Lau, Enzo Che. He's part of our Dragons development. I think he's one of the stories which I mentioned earlier. It's come through an elementary program through LCSD that's run. It's a Cantonese cricket introductory program that's run around Hong Kong. He came through that, tried the game, had no idea what the game is, enjoyed it, was picked into our Dragons Academy, played under 13s, under 15s, and I think it's come through the system. Played a bit of recently got an opportunity to play Saturday cricket, Sunday cricket with the Pioneers and the Dragons, and now he's got the opportunity to play in this Pathways program. And it's good to see local development as well.
No, definitely. I think this is a great opportunity, and good to see that these boys are coming through our different programs, community programs, and then making all the way to national structure. Could be a catch here. Uh, I can go back 2003 or 4 when I see one of the Chinese boys who played for Hong Kong, uh, came through our playground league. Then actually Billy Ko,
Yeah,
who have taken 5 wickets against Singapore. So good to see the local boys are actually getting chance,
it's
and that will encourage a lot of other boys actually to come up and join the sport as well.
I think it's important. Hong Kong, we have it's a great blend of communities in Hong Kong, and it's great to see them playing together. Hong Kong as a multicultural city, it's important. And I think cricket is a sport that truly reflects
unite
that.
here.
Yeah, and it's a it's a sport that's played amongst most communities in Hong Kong, and it's growing in popularity. I think that's the numbers that we are seeing in this last couple of season. The different communities that are starting to pick up the sport. As you mentioned, GDB earlier, we had the Jockey Club Community Sustainability Program, which took it to even more mid. But that's great shot.
Good shot from Parth. Uh, Extra cover for 4 runs. So also they have lost wicket early on, but yeah, Parth is still there. Score is
I think there's something. Just a sec. We are checking if if the score on the overlays needs to be updated. Just there seems to be a bug.
24 for
Yeah.
2 right now. Islanders are 24 for 2. After this is the fifth over going on. Enzo to Parth, no runs. So Enzo will continue. Could be a wide here. Wide signal from umpire Rohit. Umpire Rohit have just came up from our another development program from umpires. Last year he have done level one, and this year he have done few matches, and this probably the first under 16 game for him in All Star series. Another good shot from Parth, the same area he earlier hit. Uh, Almost replicate his previous shot.
Yeah, that's almost an action replay. You know, a great drive, great shot, and good to watch. And Path looks to be in good nick.
No, with those two drives, I think he's looks quite good, Nick. And 29 for two. So I think they are right on track so far. But they have to continue with this partnership. Full toss could be a catch here.
Well
Another
done.
wicket, but umpire have called the waist height no ball, signaled by umpire Chandra. Rightly so. It looks a bit high.
Good call. Enzo thought he'd got his first wicket, but slightly too high. But
This
he'll
will
get.
be a free hit now.
Yes.
Let's see. Another boundary from Parth. Those high full tosses and those extras will kill you. With small total on the board, they have to bowl within the good line and length, and try not to bowl too many extras.
34 for 2 in 5 overs. I think the Islanders will be comfortable with that, with Parth on 16 of 16 balls. Uh, yeah, that
In comparison, I think Lions was 24 at this stage. I think after 5 overs, the new bowler will be Cheyenne. Shayanpuri to Sardar. Sleep played towards mid-on for one run. I think Islanders don't need to do something special. They just need to keep batting, build the partnership, try to hit the loose balls away, and continue building this partnership. And on the other hand, Lions need more wickets. That was down the leg from Shayanpuri. Path guided the ball to fine leg for one run. Shayan to Sardar. Again down the leg. Wide signal from umpire. Nicely bowled. I think he's bowling in good channels. It's difficult to hit. Pitched up and straight. Sardar played to the fielder. Saad. That was a good hit. Straight on top of the head of the bowler in just that vacant area. I think Islanders have some good stroke makers. These boys are hitting the ball quite hard compared to Lions. Alian and Sardar and Shoria who already got out. They're all strong hitters.
I think that last over where Parth hit a few boundaries, I think three boundaries in that over. I think that helped take the pressure off. I think that gives them more confidence to play shots. I think that's reflecting now in the innings. Often we see in T20 cricket one over changes the course of the game, and I think can happen again for Lions as well. They need to if one tied over, with one or two runs or one wicket or two wickets, and suddenly it'll be a very different side, and the team is going to be playing very differently. I think that's the beauty of T20 cricket and high pressure cricket.
Definitely, yes. That's right. Lions need to pick wickets. Otherwise, the way Islanders are batting, Bath looks in very good nick. And Sardar also started quite well with this last,
Boundary.
boundary. Uh, the Lions need to bowl really well and in good lines. If they have to, I think they have to get Path and Sardar get wicket to get any chance of
Who's
defending
coming?
their total.
Who's coming into bowl?
Okay,
Arm-
Arman. So Arman is
Arman Shahid.
Arman Shahid, big boy. Yeah, some of these boys quite tall and look huge.
Yeah, it's you see a big difference. Some and that's the age 15, 16. Some of the boys will suddenly shoot up. Uh, Physically, I think the change happens around this age. So Uh,
There was a drop catch.
good effort though. Good effort to stop the, definitely stop all a
Yeah,
certain boundary. Yeah,
if that was in gap, it was just traveling.
yeah.
Could have gone to the boundary.
But I would, yeah, you would put that as a drop catch.
Yeah. So Arman Shahid looks quite decent. His pace looks quite decent actually, and he can generate some bounce as well with height. The Lions need a wicket here, and I think Shahid is bowling in good channel. Let's see. Just guided the ball in the gap for 4 runs. That's what happened, with pacey bowlers. It's not easy to, you know, it's easy to hit as well sometimes. Using the pace of the bowler, just guided the ball to third man. They are keeping the third man right up in the 30 yard. So now they have sent the fielder back. So Parth is now at 21, almost run a ball.
Slightly down
Wide
leg.
down the leg and signal wide from umpire Rohit.
Under the wide.
Another wide sliding down the leg. Lions need to really keep their lines and length, in tighter to keep some pressure on these boys. Especially Path looking quite good. That was quite good. Right in the length area, which is defended by Path. No room to free his hand. So at the end of seventh over, Islanders are 48 for 2. I think they will be introducing a spinner here, Mohammad Saad. Mohammad Saad Niaz is son of Vicky Niaz. You know that one of the boy used to play for Vagabonds,
Yes.
the keeper.
Actually, there are a number of second generation or third generation cricketers playing in this team, isn't it, Tabzi? I think it's good to see. Uh, some of the cricketers, after having a great run, both in international and domestic season, are now contributing in other ways to cricket in Hong Kong.
So Mohammad Saad Niaz started quite well. He had a lovely action uh, for off spinner. He had good bowling in good channel. Let's see, it's two dot balls and see how many dot balls are there, and then you will see some big shot coming. So this is almost third one.
Yeah, that's third ball, and I think that's the game here. That's what it is. It's a game of creating pressure. A couple of we see if how this over finishes, 6 dot balls, and suddenly it's good, 1 run.
Run. They're batting sensibly at this moment.
Yeah,
I think they know their runs. They're 49 for 2 now in just eighth over, and they have plenty of overs to go and you know,
yeah. For Hong Kong Islanders, I think they just need to
bat through.
bat through, and that's it.
Sardar was trying to call for a single, but sent back by Parth, and rightly. The ball was just straight going to the fielder.
Decent over, 2 runs coming off it.
Yeah, good over for Lions. I think they need a few of these more tighter overs and probably a wicket to get back in the game.
Yeah, they're going at 6.25 with their current run rate, and that's way above the required run rate of 4.83. Uh, the Lions need to bowl a few tight overs here to bring that to bring up the required run rate.
Get few wickets as well, probably to bring some new batsmen on the crease.
Well, that's probably the best way to slow down the run rate, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's a great shot there.
So again, there was a width been given to Parth, and he swing his bat
Width and a bit
and
of pace, and I
pace
think
as
that's
well. Yeah,
yeah, and a little bit of contact with the bat, and the ball will fly off.
but Parth looking good at the moment. He's going run a ball 26 on 25 balls. Again, swing and miss. Arman Shahid. And Lions need a wicket here, and Islanders need to continue their batting the way they are batting right now. The last two ball was bowled really well uh, within the channel. That will create some pressure. 55 for 2 Islanders. Again, if they can bowl, Lions can bowl one or two good overs and pick up wicket, I think they can strongly come back in the game. But this kind of full tosses will not help.
Well,
So
that's the learning curve, I think, for these boys. How to build on that pressure. It's important to when you have got a few dot balls there, it's important to keep that pressure going. Uh, learning that experience on how to continue keeping the pressure and not releasing it. I think that's what hopefully a lot of these boys will take away from these games.
now they will definitely get some feedback from the coaches after the match. And they will learn, while they're playing, they will keep learning as well. That's the channel they wanted to bowl. But sometimes with that kind of pace, if your line is just slightly off,
Yes.
it's easy to hit as well. And with this outfield is very quick as well.
Saad in his second over.
Sard will continue his spell. He have bowled quite tight over. The last one only gave 2 runs. Throws down the leg. Wide signal from umpire. And another extra run. Interesting fielding setting for Saad. He have 5-4. Uh, Normally the off spinners will go with 5 fielders on leg side, and 4 they're more comfortable with keeping 5 on the on side and 4 on the off side. Saad will continue to path, fuller ball, just drove for 1 run to the extra cover. Again is bowling a little bit stump to stump, which is easy for the batters to just guide it to the fine leg or square leg to score. Keep rotating the strike. Another single. Over bowled, and we are on the halfway mark of the second innings. Uh, Islanders at 65 for 2, uh, chasing 105 runs target. And we have a drinks break here, and we'll take a drink break as well in the commentary box.
We're back.
Yeah, at the halfway stage, Islanders are 65 for 2. Umpires are out there. The two teams are out there. Uh, Jacob Lim is gonna ball, start new over, and Parth is facing. Parth have scored 29 on 29 runs, 29 balls. Guided the ball to third man area and took a easy single. So Parth is actually building up his innings quite well. Just run a ball 30 right now, and that's what you need when you're chasing runs. Don't lose too many wickets, and keep wickets in hand and just batting nicely, taking the balls around. That's what they are doing. So a lot of work have been done behind the scene by coaches. Javed Iqbal is their pathway in charge of the pathway coaches, and well, he's out there as well, uh, coaching the Lions team today. Jacob, yeah, hitting the ball on length areas quite well, keeping it tight. Lions need to bowl a few tight overs. Jacob to Sardar, another good ball, just defended to point area for no runs. Call for a single and could be a run out chance here, but there is some injury or some cramp to batsman.
So yeah,
I think
big effect.
they need a physio, I guess, first aid. I think it's a cramp. It's very hot here in Pokong Village and all over in Hong Kong as well. June, July is the hottest months. Uh, Although today is a bit cloudy here, we have a bit of shade from the clouds, but overall it's very hot. The temperatures are 34, 33, 34 at this moment. Normally, our cricket season ends in May, and we have break in June, July. But nowadays, the season become like throughout the year.
Yeah, that's not by design, Tabzi. I think we did lose 3.5 months of cricket due to uh, the COVID restrictions. Uh,
But the good thing is that we managed to play all over leagues,
I think
which
that
was really, really
I
actually
think it's a lot of
amazing.
effort, and I give a lot of credit to the clubs and players out there who were willing to accommodate play at short notice and probably not play with full strength sides, but just ensure that the season was complete. I think last thing any one of us wanted was another incomplete season. Everybody wanted to get back on the field. Everybody wanted to get back to feeling normal, and I think sports is very important, both for both physical and mental health for everyone. And I think it was great effort from the clubs and the players to to come back and play all the fixtures, even in this weather. Uh,
No, definitely good effort, and it's good to see Sardar is standing now. He's drinking water. I think he was just turned back and probably pulled some his muscle or maybe his cramp because of the heat. Let's see if he continues. I think the umpires and the coaches are out there and they're deciding either Sardar will continue or it's gonna retire hurt. They're putting up his pads. I think he's gonna continue. Okay, the good news is that Sardar Mohammed is fine and he will continue his innings. Coming back to our cricket season, Ravi, yeah, that's really, it was really good that we play all our matches and all completed all the leagues actually, and it was really really good for the juniors especially.
Yeah.
They have completed their 20 over leagues and 30 over leagues as well.
Slightly
And
truncate, shorter 30 or 35 hour leagues one, but I think it's better to get something out there. We should next season, which starts in September, we should go back to the full league format. It's important, for our juniors to and now it's additional, importance to club cricket because performance in those matches will lead into a place in this pathways all stars under 16 and under 13s all stars and performance in this program will lead into maybe a call up in the junior Hong Kong squads, and a performance in those teams will lead into a call up into the Hong Kong squad. So I think it's a clear pathway right now for the boys from club cricket to the top level.
no, it will definitely help the clubs as well. At the same time, of course, Cricket Association, Hong Kong Cricket will, this is the talent ID as well, and the boys, some of these boys will be, monitored throughout their career now.
Yeah.
They have all the information, and these boys gonna play in Saturday and junior under 19, under 17 matches. Uh, and the other thing is that once the travel starts, they can have another, overseas experience,
Yeah.
which will be again the whole idea of this pathway series is actually to select your best 18 players and then give them some overseas experience as well against some other oppositions.
One of the truly positives that I've seen, Dabsy, from this program is the support that we have got from the cricket clubs, and I think the way Cricket Hong Kong and the cricket clubs have been working together, having conversations with their coaching staff, about players. I think it's been, it's a step in the right direction, and I'm looking forward to more such conversations. And we all in it together. We want cricket to grow, and I think it's in benefit of all of us that cricket grows in Hong Kong, and in clubs and cricket Hong Kong, to do their jobs, we need to work together.
Oh, definitely. I think the clubs and association need to work together uh, to help these kids achieve their dreams. One day playing for Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And here we have Aryan Chandramani. He is another talented boy from DB Smashers. Uh, Plays for DB Club, mainly a batsman all-rounder, uh, promising youngster. Parth is continuing his innings and looks quite under control. Run ball 31 and Islanders are 68 for 2. Lovely shot, cut the ball to the deeper point area for 4 runs. Again, I think the path is different so far in this innings. Some of those drives and this cut short was like,
He's played his innings very sensibly. I think he's attacked the loose balls, or when he's seen width, he's attacked it. When he's seen the ball is there to be hit, he has hit, gone against it. And when the ball is there, it's a good ball, he has defended it as well.
Yeah, see that was the ball on his body and in on the stump, so he have
Yeah.
defended. So he's picking up the right ball to actually score runs.
Yeah, and he's been looking good in taking the singles as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Rotating the strike as well. So here he got a little bit of ball on his legs and then he put it away for four
Yeah.
runs. The boundaries are coming and Islanders are moving nicely. It's 74 for 2 right now. 76 with this boundary, I think.
Yes, should be 76. Tabitha, you spoke about dreams for playing for Hong Kong. Now, what is here's this dream? The latest ICC announcement: the World Cup, especially the World T20, is going to expand into a 20-team World Cup. I think when by the time that World Cup comes around, some of these boys would be knocking on the door, or hopefully Hong Kong selection, and Hong Kong being ranked 23rd in the world would fancy themselves as being one of the teams who want to go up the ranking points and make it to the top 20 to qualify for the World Cup. I think we missed the last World Cup by a whisker, the T20 World Cup.
I think T20 format is like, countries like all these associate countries, especially those in high performance countries, recently Hong Kong was high performance for 4 years or 8 years almost. And it's a big hit from Sardar, could be a catch here. Uh, and
Uh,
it's
it's put down,
put down,
unfortunately.
unfortunately. Yeah, good try. It was right quite high in the sky. Couldn't judge it properly. Good try at the end. Sardar, he's a big boy and now seems he unable to, run hard. So he's trying to slog at a few.
I think he's trying to manufacture shots which will require him not to run.
Might run, yeah.
Coming back to the dreams, Tabarak, I think yeah, you're right. T20 format is. Let's see this ball by Jason.
Could be a catch.
That's,
Yeah.
oh,
Jacob is bowling nicely. He have
yeah,
created almost two chances right
yeah.
now. Yeah.
We'll come back to the World Cup. I think let's focus on the Pathways program here. All Stars under 16.
Could be a catch and
Ah, that's
taken.
it.
It's good.
Well
We're
done.
just talking about created chances and Jacob. There was earlier a drop catch, but this one Aryan Chandramani took a very good catch. It
Well
was
done.
traveling. The ball
Well
was
done,
traveling. Yeah.
Jacob Lemon. I think he created that opportunity. He put the pressure there. Yeah, he's bowled the right in the right areas, and I think he's
And Parth was looking really, really good here.
yeah,
And, even this ball he hit it really quite well.
but
But
right into the fielder's
yeah,
hand. Yeah.
but it was a good catch. So let's see now what will happen if they can bowl another few tight overs here. With Sardari struggling as well. Running between the wickets. Let's see how it goes. Though. Yeah, talking about the our World Cup dream. You know, I think the associate countries, all Singapore, Hong Kong, and you know, even some new countries will always have a chance in T20 format. Those matches are being very, very close. I was officiating few of those qualifiers, and matches always go, very close among all, upcoming countries.
Yeah. And it's good to see ICC looking at expanding. I mean, that's what players in these countries and look for. That's the ultimate dream for many youngsters playing cricket around the world to be part of that. The amazing tournament World Cup. It's something that every child or every young boy will dream of, or young girl will dream of.
Mix up here.
Ah,
Uh, There is appeal for uh, there was appeal for obstruction. Uh, the two umpires are together and they'll make a decision. I think the batsman have not changed his uh, path actually. I think he was just
Interesting.
but he was looking at the ball.
Ultimately, it's important what the umpires think.
Yeah, that is more
In their
important.
opinion, what was it, a deliberate attempt to come in front of the ball?
Did you see he extended his no
No,
no
no, I think it wasn't deliberate. I think
yeah
it's
he
I think
just
it's the
came
right
on the
call.
way, yeah.
Umpires, well done there. It came in the way.
Yeah, he didn't change his direction, so
Yeah, he
yeah.
didn't change his direction. He was, and he's a big boy.
So Neil Patwa is the new batsman who replaced Path. Uh, Again, very gutsy player. This could
That's
be
it. Yeah. Well,
good. And that one over actually changed the whole game now.
this game is
Yeah.
not over, Tabarak. It's
And Jacob is have done the trick here. This is his second wicket. Created few other chances as well. Well, every ball was something
yeah.
going on actually.
Yeah, certainly made the match a lot more interesting over here. Bringing the Lions back into the game. Jacob Lim doing something. Do not look away for even a minute, because when he's bowling, I think every ball, anything can happen.
Yes, almost this over. We have five balls, and every ball have created some chance.
Yeah.
So two wickets, one drop catch, one half chance, and
A run out.
a run out chance as well.
Yeah. Appeal for obstruction. Well, everything's happening over here. And it's one more ball to go. Let's see. Let's see what happens.
Maxi is the next batsman. Another
Nicely
dot ball.
defended.
Yeah. So good over for Lions. They have got two wickets here, and Ireland is 77 for four after 12 overs,
31 runs
13
needed
overs.
in 42 balls. That's the equation right now.
So Aryan Chandramani will continue as well his spell.
Sardar facing.
Sardar is pacing. Good ball. I think Lions are just getting back with their attack.
That's the beauty of this game. One good over and suddenly the body language changes. The Lions are ready to roar again,
Yeah.
and they're looking to attack. They
Well, they can sense that they'll pick another
the Lions
wicket
are
or something.
sniffing blood.
Yeah, right.
That's giving away runs.
Sardar is not looking really good at the moment with his running, but Lions will put more pressure on him actually. Aryan to Maxi and dot ball. Let it go. Nicely bowled wicket to wicket by Aryan. Lions are really doing well here. Last couple of overs they have got wickets and a lot of dot balls. Good pace there. Nicely pulled the ball to mid wicket area for 4 runs by Maxi. I think Aryan was bowling too many of those short balls. I think the difference between these two teams is power hitting actually. If I just compare, how the Lions have batted and how Islanders are batting, we see that a lot of boundaries coming. Some strong hits was from Parth and even Alian and now Sardar and Maxi actually hit a good boundary as well. Wherever Lions was only Usman and Shiv managed to hit few boundaries. But still, overall, I think Islanders have got more boundaries. So 84 for 4 at this stage.
His boundaries and shot selection, Tabarak. I think that's been the difference. Uh, I think the Islanders have been more
Positive.
better, more positive. I think yeah, that's right. The positive approach when they were batting.
Again, nicely played for a single. So the good thing is that it's not only the boundaries, but they keep rotating the strike as well.
Yes,
It's not only just blocking it.
they're keeping the scoreboard
Yeah.
ticking, and that's the important thing to do. Jacob back for
Lions to Sardar. Could be a catch.
ah
Another wicket here.
yes,
Yes. Well, Jacob is the man for Lions at the moment.
yeah, and that was Sardar.
So now things are actually getting interesting. Interesting at this moment. 20 odd runs to go. 23 runs required on 33 balls. And Lions are still, have some chances. Islanders are ahead, but how the last 2 3 overs been bowled and wickets are falling, so anything can happen. New batsman on the crease is Arush.
Arush Garg,
Arush Garg is the new batsman.
and Jacob continues with the fifth ball of his over.
Odd.
Oh,
Looks like there was a catch.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
that was put down.
to the keeper. Jacob to Arush. Oh, nicely defended. At the end of 15th over, Islanders are 85 for 5, and this match is getting even closer. 23 runs required on 30 balls. and we will see who will bowl. So Jacob have bowled his quota. Now we have Shayan Puri back on the attack for Lions. Shayan Puri. Puri to Maxi. Down the leg. Wide signal from umpire. Another dot ball. Another tight over from Lions, and probably it'll become a runner ball. Could be a run out chance here. Direct hit could have been
Yeah, direct hit would have
could have
been
been
very
out.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. We continue to Maxi. Another try to sweep. And umpire
Oh,
have raised his finger. Another wicket down. And Lions are really coming back now strongly, and they think they can actually.
well, he thought long about that one.
Yeah. Well, here we go for Islanders. The youngest boy is of the squad, Preet Mangukia, is coming. Probably the tallest and the shortest is together right now. He looks very tiny. A very gutsy player.
As a
Uh,
batsman as well.
as batsman as well. Overall, bowling, batting, fielding. If you go and watch under 11 matches, you will see one player actually who can. I used to, coach some of these boys like Anshuman Rath and Chappie Chapman. When at this age, when they were 10, 9, 10, 11, they were very quick, fast. I mean, you can see there was something in them. So he's Preet Mangukia is something like that actually. Who's in all three departments, you can see him, playing around, working. Nicely played.
Yeah. A
A
shot there.
lovely shot actually. 4
4 runs
runs.
there
Yeah.
for Preet. I think would taking some of the
Well, he's
pressure off.
yeah,
But and you're right, gutsy play there.
gutsy player. He's not afraid of pace and anything. He will actually face off.
More than that, is
Yeah.
afraid of the pressure situations. He
Yeah.
seems to be unfazed by it. He's just going to play his normal game,
Normal
and
game. Yeah.
who's worried about run rates and the targets and everything? I'm going to play my game.
The ball,
Probably too
the
high.
bounce. Yeah, he's just climbing up. But he was playing a right shot.
Yeah, the 100%,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, that's the way to play.
So Arman Shahid will be bowling 17th over, and Lions sorry, Islanders are 90 for 6 after 16 overs.
Yeah, I think Jacob then bowled out his three. That's remember it's 3 overs per bowler
Per bowler, yeah.
in this tournament. It's obviously designed so that
Everyone get opportunity.
more bowlers get an opportunity to bowl, and obviously more bowlers get the chance to showcase their talents. Another over by Jacob that would be very interesting. But it's 18 runs needed to win in 24 balls, so that's
Yeah, still anything can happen. Another good over from Arman or somebody else from Lions. If they pick another wicket here,
6 wickets down. It's down to the seventh and eighth batsmen, and let's see how they handle Arman's pace and
yeah.
bounce.
Arman to Arush. Ah, another wicket here. We were just talking about anything can happen, and Lions got another wicket here. So Islanders are 7 down. So we're just getting close to climax.
Yeah. Wow.
At one stage, looks like that Islanders is gonna chase it easily, but that good catch, taken by Aryan of Jacob, which removed Parth. I think
Yes.
that just set the, you know,
Parr's wicket was very, very key, and I think the bowling spell of Jacob, that's made a big difference as well. Jacob brought the game back to life,
to
and
live. Yeah.
yeah, got the Lions back in the game.
The new batter is Ahmad Khan. Well, he was bowling really well. Ahmad Khan. Arman Shahid is gonna bowl to new batsman Ahmad Khan. Umpire signal red ball. Arman Shahid to Ahmad Khan, and that could be a boundary here. Hit in the gaps for 4 runs. Well, Islanders are just going with the same pace. One boundary from Preet in last over, and a boundary from Ahmad Khan, who just came to bat. Couple of these boundaries, and Islanders will be home. Now Lions just need to pick the wickets, because if Islanders bat the overs, I think they're gonna win.
Yeah, they need 3 more wickets. I think that's crucial. Uh, Arman needs to get the right line.
Swing and miss. I think from Islanders, I think they're trying to knock the runs quickly. They're just trying to go one way, hit the ball.
Absolutely, this is exactly what this format, this tournament is designed for. Give these players this pressure situation over here. You have the bowling side who is going all out. You have the batting side who's inching towards the target. This is the experience that we want to try to give these youngsters.
Again, very good initiative from Cricket Hong Kong to revive our development programs,
Pathways programs.
pathway programs, and that will go a long way, serving Hong Kong cricket, especially at our youth level, tournaments, ICC qualifiers. We've been top country in the past, and I think we need to get back there.
Sure, and I think once again I'd like to thank not only our sponsors Caravel Group, but also the Cricket Hong Kong's advisory board who have been working tirelessly, working with our with our team, with the high performance team, the high performance general manager Mark Farmer, uh, trying to come up with programs and also raise funding for so that we can run these programs. So there's a lot of behind the scenes hard work gone into to bring these programs into for the players.
No,
And
I must say it's very good start, for everything what we have done so far, and the continuity of this whole pathway program will actually eventually, bring successes, to
that's
another
it.
wicket here,
Another wicket over here looks like. Yeah.
another wicket here. So this match is just getting close and close. It's not gonna, finish quickly.
12 runs to win,
20
and
balls, but two wickets only.
with 2 wickets in hand, 3 shots can win the game,
Yeah, and two
and two
balls.
wickets can
Yeah.
do. Oh, it's anyone's game right now, Tabsy, and that's the best part.
That's what I earlier said, that even 100 runs when the teams are chasing, it's become difficult sometimes, that to for the pressure, that build up with the wicket fall. Sometimes let's see where we are. 96 for 8, and one more ball to go in this over.
Yeah, Arman has one more ball.
And Farhan Khan is the batter. Earlier, Farhan had bowled well, pick up couple of wickets. So Shahid to Farhan, and wicket, and Lions are roaring, and well, one more wicket. Islanders have one more wicket, and they need 12 runs to win. And Lions required only one wicket.
Right, who's
Preet Mengukia is facing, and one Tucker is the bowler. Nicely played. One run is taken by Preet. So far, Preet have played really well. That little innings he have played, he got a boundary as well. But he needed somebody to bat with him,
yeah, I think Preet's probably the only guy who's not faced, and not let the pressure bother him.
and he will be very upset, if he goes not out and they didn't score runs. I know him quite well. Another could be a catch here. Drop. So there is more to come in this match.
It's
So this
not
is
over it.
the this is not yet over.
That brings
That
Preet
will,
back on
yeah,
strike.
and that will happen, with pressure.
Yeah. 10 runs left. Preet on strike.
Can Preet win the match for Islanders? Tucker to Preet.
Oh,
And good shot.
shot
Had
there. Preet.
gone in the gap and could be a boundary here. Okay, only 2 runs. But lovely shot he played. That lovely little knock so far from Preet. With that 2 runs, Islanders reach 100. So 100 for 9. 8 more runs required. Lions need the final wicket.
Aggressive there.
I think he's looking at right areas to hit,
Yeah.
and according to the length of the ball, all the shots he played so far.
I'm a fan, Tabsy, of Preet now, and I'm definitely going to be following him.
Appeal from caught behind, but
No
umpires
contact
have
there.
yeah umpires have just no response from them, so all good. Thakur to Preet. The ball are just getting too high for him to work with. So end of the 18th over. Islanders are exactly 100 for 9. 12 balls, 8 runs. That's the question right now. So Aryan Chandramani gonna bowl the 19th over, and Muhammad Ali Usman is batting, so he can hit the ball actually. Good pace from Aryan. Ali is trying to hit with power, but Aryan is bowling very good lines, so there is no contact. Dot balls. So Islanders need 8 runs on 10 balls. And
8 runs
eight
in
runs
nine
on nine
ball.
balls. It's just getting runnable now. It will go to the last over, I guess, if no wicket. So Aryan to Ali and played to the cover area, misfielded by Puri little bit.
Yes, and a single taken and brings Preet back on strike.
I think with Preet on strike, you are more safe, and Islanders more safe probably. And
That's wide.
wide
Oh,
signaled by umpire. 7 runs, six
six
runs
runs
on eight
in 8 balls.
balls. Aryan to Preet. And nicely played, and could be a run out here. And direct
Yeah,
hit. And signal from umpire is out. And Lions have won the match. What a match.
a great game over there. I was just wondering what happens if it's a tie, but luckily we don't have to go through the rule book for that. But it was a great game. I think it's a very competitive game between both sides. Preet would be disappointed with that. Uh,
What a throw,
yeah, great
and
throw, and
yeah, you have to win the match with that throw.
yeah,
So it was really, really good. I don't know who was the fielder there, but very good throw to finish it off.
and a
So
great start to the under 16 All Stars Pathways program. It's first game exciting, and I'm looking forward to the next two games played next week at Mission Road, Ting Kong Road ground.
Oh, definitely very good start, close game, and again, any runs actually you put on the board, uh, it's a target, and you have to play well to chase it down.
That's right. So I think well done. Thank you to the umpires, the scorers. Once again, thank you to Caravel Group for supporting this series. And
Part of the
we,
program.
yep, and we look forward to to coming back next week and playing game two and game three of the Under 16 All Star Series.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.